But we didn't burn down the main building. No, we didn't burn it down. Now, this time, I don't think anybody smoked again, but this time, someone decided to burn the main building. You see, we have a government of guerrillas. We have a government of thugs. I tell you, in the main building, there is nobody was cooking at that time. In that main building, someone set fire on it. Someone set fire inside the main building to burn some things. Some mafias wanted to burn some things. Now, one of the iconic universities in the world, Makerere University, is one of those iconic universities in the whole world. Joelia Naiga, Godfrey Ga, Anisha Namara, Rebecca Nachuguri, Namsoke Josephine. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Mwevali Nyokuja. Let us talk. I'm still telling you stories before we start. Every day I will tell you a story, depending on what is going on. Because, you know, by the way, in diplomacy, the field of diplomacy, we tell a lot of jokes. Diplomacy between nations runs on jokes. Even if two nations are fighting each other, they still tell jokes. So if you can't tell jokes, if you can't laugh about things, you can't do diplomacy. You get out. If God made you with a very serious face and you have no smile, this is why your government is failing, getting wrong people in our positions. If you can't laugh, if you can't tell a joke, you don't go in diplomacy. No. Half of diplomacy is what Uganda call Olwali. So that is why, even if we are facing very serious issues like now, when I'm going to speak to you, we start by laughing a little bit. So I will not betray my diplomatic experience. I'm a trained diplomat. After Makerere, I went to train in one of the Commonwealth, diplomatic Commonwealth institutions, and that was in Pakistan, in Islamabad. And I went there, and I spent there 7 months training to be a diplomat in the Pakistan Foreign Service Academy. That time it was very powerful. That is before the terrorists, they took over Pakistan, because Pakistan was a very beautiful country, very progressive. The military there, in fact, those days when I saw the Pakistan military, I was very convinced that the military is a modernizing factor. For me, I came from Pakistan knowing and having confidence in the military as a modernizing tool of the state. In fact, up to today, I still believe in the military as a modernizing tool of the state. But the Ugandan military has been lumpenized. The Ugandan military has been lumpenized. You still have some honorable guys there, like the CDC, very, very honorable guy, very knowledgeable and all that. A lot of other guys, you know, the Mujiras and all those other guys, those generals, some of those other generals, especially the young ones, the deputy CDC, the chief of staff and all those guys, very, very nice guys. With those kind of soldiers, the military, even the military of Uganda, UPDF, can be a modernizing tool. But you have a situation where you have an old dictator who does not want to go. So what he does, he disables the military so that it cannot be a tool of modernization. So every general in that UPDF has a driver or a bodyguard who is coming from a certain ethnic group, a very small ethnic group. And those ones report directly to the appointing authority. You see, for you who didn't know, you think your military is safe. It's not safe. Each of those generals has some